Pretty big fight for you. How are you feeling ahead of such a big opportunity? And does it feel that way? Like it's like almost like like a breaking point in your career here?
Yeah, it feels amazing. It's almost no pressure, because Rose and I have trained together. We know exactly what each other's going to try to do. So it's been pushing through this camp like no other, ready for all the pressure that we know Rose is going to throw our way. It's just going to be a game of fight IQ and tenacity and mental toughness, I think, at the end of the day. So for me, it's I win this fight, go on, get a couple more fights, and hopefully be in that title contention spot. I'm finally getting the opportunity to fight someone ranked in the top 10. It's been a long time coming that I keep having dropouts every time I get a ranked opponent.
Yeah. You've been on a streak, so when they offered Rose, was this the type of opportunity that you wanted, and how happy are you with this matchup?
I'm super happy. We are friends. We do train together a lot the last couple years, so that was a little bit awkward, but we just had like a quick conversation even a couple months ago back when Macy dropped out of her fight against Rose and Tracy moved up. My name kind of got thrown in the mix to take over that fight short notice in Denver by her own team, and I was like, sure, if we want to do it, we just sparred yesterday, let's go. And I think at that point, I think Mick was kind of let know, like, oh, they might fight each other. And then when we got the call about this officially, we called their team, and they were like, hey, we already took the fight, so let's go. And I was like, all right, sounds great. And here we are. I'm excited. She's been an inspiration for the longest time, a friend I would call her, and now a rival. And then we'll go back to being friends after this fight.
Yeah. So how has training changed now that obviously you guys are fighting each other, so you can't train together?
Sparring partners have definitely changed, but that's about it. I've been pushing hard. I train primarily at Easton Training Center and pound for pound. She trains primarily at Genesis and with her personal team, so not too much changed other than sparring partners, different grappling partners, but game plans staying the same. We're always trying to improve in every area and improve our weaknesses. And against her, we just had a couple things that we were focused on throughout this fight camp that were specific to her, and I get to go out and show a well-rounded, very heightened game.
Yeah. And by the way, how was that conversation, and has it been awkward at all since? Have you guys talked at all since?
We had the face-off yesterday, and the only reason it was awkward is she's got that kind of thug attitude now, no smiles, none of that, and I'm always smiley, and she's usually so friendly, and so I was like, all right, whatever, we'll go with that, After the fight, we'll be friends again. It's just one of those things that's how their camp wants to be. That's the game, and I'll play it. I'll be the good guy. It's fine.
Thank you.
Hey, Miranda.
Hello.
I believe you welcomed a daughter into your home.
Did.
Changed your perspective, your training? Do you have that mom strength coming into this fight?
I feel like I've had the strength going into the fight period, but having Renegade in my life now has been awesome. We found out about her very short notice and found out about the fight. So it was all a little bit of a whirlwind, but all blessings, all been amazing. Motherhood is like no other, I knew it was going to be this new sense of love, but never really knew to the extent of the motivation it gave me and just the excitement for life. I have so much more to invest in now, so much more of a future to look forward to, and this fight is just the start of that, and she's here with us, going to get to watch me fight the first time, even though she doesn't understand a thing yet, but that's all right.
So you spoke about the motivation, but what about the sort of practical implications of having a child? How is that affecting your time as you have a baby to care for?
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, I had a full-time job before this, and all that's happened is I'm on maternity leave, and now that same time has been taken up by the baby, and my husband have been super supportive. He's taken over nights so that I can get plenty of sleep during my fight camp. My mom came out last week to help me with her. My dad's taken over the first couple weeks when I was there in Missouri and training back at home while the adoption was being finalized.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just one more. You mentioned that beating Rose and then maybe a couple more will put you in title contention, but some would argue that just this win alone will put your name up there, right? You're quite a streak as a former
up
champion.
there anyway. I guess I mean an actual title fight. There's so many people vying for the title right now, and even I would say that after I fight Rose, if I were to get the title, I don't think I would be the first one that I would pick as a fan or as another fighter. I would think that some people had gotten skipped, but I'm hoping maybe one more fight after this, and then a title fight would be amazing. And I'm ready whenever. If something ends up happening and I get to be a fill-in or something, I'm ready to go all the time. I never say no.
Who do you think is going to get the next shot there?
Man, it's either going to be Zhang, is my guess, or I think Natalia deserves a shot.